Yo, what up? It's been a minute since I put out a video. And the reason for that was mainly because it was Mercury retrograde. And for those of y'all that don't know what it is, it's basically when Earth's pace and Mercury's pace is unmatched, and it causes like a mess up in the harmony between the two. So like communication, technology problems, and all that starts happening. You can read into that if you want, but I was just experiencing those symptoms really badly. So I just knew if I was going to make videos for y'all, I didn't want to make them to where they were vague and unclear. I wanted to give y'all the best of me that I possibly could. It ended yesterday, so I'm back here again, and I'm going to give y'all the content y'all deserve. Now, I also want to give a quick thank you to all the people that's, watching my channels, like watching my videos and stuff. 80 subscribers in a month. I mean, this is crazy. And my first video, NoFap Benefits, has 4.6K views, I think. It's crazy. Like, I didn't think it was going to get that big that quick. I know it's not a lot, but it was much more than I expected it to be. And I got to thank y'all for that. And those of y'all that are sticking around still waiting for these videos, man, thank you. All love to y'all. Fucking amazing. And even with the YouTube money down, honestly, I don't give a fuck about that. That's a whole different conversation though. Y'all, I still want to share my knowledge to y'all. So today's video is gonna be what is the body going through on NoFap? What happens to it, right? And basically what it is man, it's that when you're coming from that FAP habit, right? When you're jerking off, when you're doing what you normally do, you go in the bathroom with a fucking bedsheets, wherever you do it. You pull up that porn and you start yanking it off, right? You start getting it in. That's the problem with what you're doing right there, is you're doing a click of the button response. And I say fuck that, okay? Because what basically is happening, okay, is that that click of the button response, right? Porn is literally on my phone. I can click an icon, type in a couple letters, and I've got a fucking video. And then I can just bust a nut and feel great. Like one of the best feelings of my life, right? Do we really enjoy that? I mean, of course we do. But the problem is what I'm about to explain right now. Okay? So first off, I'm going to say, fuck your click of the button response. It's killing you. And it's the reason why fapping is making the difference between whether you're going to succeed and how it's harming you and what the whole reboot situation is about, in case you guys don't know. So what happens is that you have something called the reward pathway in your brain, right? And that's basically, the definition is it rewards you when you do something that promotes life and releases pleasurable feelings from the chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, okay? Dopamine and oxytocin. So basically what that's saying is anytime that you do something that's good for you, your body rewards you, right? You feel good. Anytime that let's say you cook a good meal and you eat. Let's say you help somebody and you feel good, right? Your body rewards you with the chemicals of dopamine, oxytocin. You beat a really hard level in a video game. Dopamine and oxytocin are going to hit you. It's rewarding you, right? You actually have to put some effort to make it happen, right? Guess what? You don't take effort to fucking pull up a video and bust a nut to. That's real. That's honest. I don't care what y'all try and tell me here. You cannot tell me masturbation is hard work. The only thing hard about it is lasting in the actual thing, okay? So the reason why this is a problem, right? The reason why this is going to get you is because when you're jerking off every fucking day, releasing those hormones, guess what's happening, right? You're getting used to it. How many of you noticed that when you're jerking off, the orgasms get less and less pleasurable over long periods of time? Like 3 months. An orgasm from the second month that you first masturbated to how you feel right now, they definitely don't feel the same. And why? It's because of how often you were releasing that shit. How often you were just going onto your phone, or even just busting the nut itself. It doesn't take effort. You get hard and you just go. Like, so you're constantly releasing the hormones. Your body's getting used to it. So it dulls down the feeling. The nerves get used to it. Do you all understand what I'm saying? Okay? So constant release causes you to get used to it, and it lessens the feeling. It dulls it out, and it doesn't make it as good. Which is what the whole reboot situation with the NoFap is about, right? Getting back to that normal, getting back to real pleasure. Getting back to that, right? That's why you get so much energy, right? And that's why when you accomplish things, they just feel so much better. Because that's where the dopamine actually hits. You dig for that shit. You work, you found the treasure. You actually had to work your way to that dopamine release. You couldn't just click the button and automatically get it, right? Now, I saw this comment under one video, and he actually said something like this. And it was like, you remember y'all when y'all were really young, and the crushes, y'all, you know, when you had a crush for a boy or girl, whatever the fuck it was for you, right? Remember how strong you used to have feelings for your crushes? Like, think about when you were like 5th grade, 4th grade, really young. Think about how strong your feelings were for your crushes, right? He was actually saying you could restore it through this process of NoFap. Why? Because you're not constantly releasing dopamine, right? Because what did I just say? You constantly release, you don't. You don't release as much. Your body doesn't recognize it that much anymore. Since it's not getting that constant happening all the time, it's experiencing so many other new things that hopefully you're introducing to it. It's like, okay, so we got this going on, right? And when